You've got big plans for your property, so you're eager to jump right in and get it done. But wait, your project could be ordered to be torn down, or you could get a big fine if you don't do things properly and have a permit. But when do I need a building permit? I'm Sean Ryan with Blue Coast Realty, and I'm here to give you a glance at some types of improvements that will definitely require permits. So right off the bat, you should research and contact your local municipality to see if your project requires a permit, as this list can't cover it all, and this is just a snapshot of what could require a permit. First, let's define what a building permit is. Well, a building permit is a legal authorization from the municipality, in this case, the city of Sarnia, that allows you to proceed with your construction project. You may be thinking to yourself, if the home and the land is mine, why can't I do anything I want with the property? Why do I have to get a permit for certain projects? Well, that's a good question. If you have a fee simple ownership, you have the highest amount of control over your property you can. Yet, there are still limitations to what you can do without permission. And it all comes down to safety, health, and accessibility for yourself and others. Imagine an unskilled individual that builds an addition onto their home without getting a permit. He sells his home privately in the fall and then hears that during a big snowstorm in the winter, the roof collapsed. He would be liable to the city for not getting a permit, and he'd likely be sued by that buyer, and even more so if somebody was injured. So let's look at the exterior of the home first and what requires a permit. For existing homes, some projects that may need building permits are accessory buildings like garages or a shed, depending on the square footage and the height. Any additions being built on the home will also need a permit, as well as demolition. And then there's swimming pools with more than 2 feet of water, decks more than 2 feet above the ground, or a porch addition. Solar panels, you're gonna need a permit for them as well. Wheelchair ramps, need a permit. Fixing your home's foundation, you need a permit. And if your home is being newly built, well, obviously you're gonna need a building permit for that as well. So what kind of work inside your home needs a building permit? Pretty much everything. Finishing your space in your home, like developing the basement or the attic, also requires a permit. You'll need one if you're installing a fireplace or a wood stove, permit. Also check with your insurance company on that one. Installation of plumbing, heating, air conditioning systems, well, permits needed as well. Luckily, there are some things that you don't need permits for, like fences certain sized decks under 2 feet, replacing siding, shingles, changing doors or installing cabinets or shelves. You don't need a permit most likely. Even sheds that meet a certain criteria are exempt. There are lots of things that require building permits. So if you have a project in mind and you aren't sure if you need a permit, check out the City of Sarnia's website for more info. You can see how to apply for the building permit and all the steps you need to take for that project to get done. Hey, thanks for watching and welcome home to the Blue Coast.